Okay, so we're here in our main page, and I've made a few changes since I just made a cut in the video. So we're not following most of the suggested followers, and we're making the timeline a little bit simpler to follow so I can explain things a little bit more clearly. So what we have here, obviously, we have our home page. This is where we are now. We have our cover photo and our profile photo that we've selected, our name as it appears here, and then our handle, which is how people will tag us and let us know about things. So we have the number of tweets total that we've made, and that's since your account's creation. The number of people that we are following. Oops, did not mean to click on that. So following, you can see who actually you are following. If you click on it, brings you to this page. So you can see that we've kept a few from the suggested, like Mark Cuban and Arnold Schwarzenegger. So anyway, we're going to go back home, back to the screen. We see that 6 people are following us. Same thing, if you click on there, you can see who's following you. And you can also see if you are following them back. So click on followers. We are not currently following them. A lot of times, let me explain this. So a lot of times people will add you, and these guys, I'm pretty sure they have a lot of followers. So let's click on this guy. Yeah, he has 34,000 followers. Sometimes might get people with these large accounts that add you, and you might be wondering why. A lot of them use algorithms to add new accounts just to attract people to follow them. So really, for him, it's an incentive to keep gathering followers. It's a little complex, and I'd rather not get into it since it's really not important to you. It's not what you're looking for. So we're going to go ahead and close this. All right, back to the home page. So we know all this stuff. Um, let's actually go to the notifications section. I'm going to show you something really quick. So these are the people that followed me, and anytime anything happens with your account, you will get a notification here. But let's go to the mentions section because this really breaks things down very well. You get notifications here when people interact with you. So what is a mention? So when somebody uses your handle, and in this case it's Michael Testman for us, that is called a mention. And that actually will appear here and under this section. So mentions are specific to you, and you will be classified under here. A retweet is when someone shares one of your tweets with their followers. And I'll show you what a retweet is because I think I just saw one here. So ourparents.com has retweeted the National Council on Aging. So National Council on Aging has made a post here, and ourparents.com has retweeted it by adding their own stuff. So hashtag Monday News, need help understanding Medicare and open enrollment. Check this out. So they really like what National Council of Aging is posting, and they want to spread it to their followers. So the benefit for the National Council of Aging for our parents to retweet this, which is you do that by hitting this button, the benefit for them to do that is that now the 22,000 followers that follow ourparents.com will all see this post of the National Council on Aging, which only has around almost 14,000. So what that means is, and let's say even if all 14,000 of National Council on Aging followers follow our parents, that's an additional 8,000 people or accounts that are going to see this message because our parents is retweeting it, and it ends up on the timeline. So we are one of those people. Since we follow ourparents.com, we get to see this. And had they not retweeted it, we would not have seen it. So let's go back to this. A favorite is when someone likes your tweet and wants you to know about it. So again, let's go back to that. Let's say ourparents.com gives us this great Monday news about Medicare and open enrollment. It was just what I was looking for. I'm going to favorite it. So what this does for our parents is that if they had done the same for us, it would appear here saying, let's say it was the reverse. Our parents has favorited your tweet, saying that they like it. And what it does for us is, if we go here under profile, you can see that we've favorited it, and we can see that, hey, it saves this link here, and so it has two functions. A favorite can be, I really like this statement, and I just want you to know about it kind of thing. Or a favorite can be, hey, I really wanted to look at this link. When you favorite it, it saves it here so you can go back and look at it later in case you wanted to read it but you didn't have the time. So that's really great about favorites, is that it saves your links in case somebody has something for you. And then follower is somebody who chooses to follow you. And what that means is, so we have 6 followers. Anything that I write at all, they are going to see on their home timeline right here. And if you want to view only your tweets, you go to your profile, view profile, and we've only said one thing. We've said setting up my Twitter, that was an hour ago, my first tweet. Okay, great. Now we've got the basics. Okay, great. Now we've got the basics of what to do. You have a good sense of, great. Now we have the basics of how Twitter works. So let me just show you a few things in action. So let me show you how a mention works. So we'll do this. We're going to say add aware senior care. Really looking forward to hashtag ask aware chat in a few weeks. And we go ahead and hit tweet. So let me now go into the Aware Senior Care account. I'm going to go ahead and hit log in. And so, oh, see, look, we have a notification. And what we see here is Michael Tessman, really looking forward to the Ask Aware chat in a few weeks. So as you see, it shows up in your notifications. If you go to mentions, the difference between the two sections is notifications will appear, or mentions will appear in your notifications. But if you only want to look at mentions, where your account is mentioned, you can just break it down by clicking on this, as opposed to having to look at everything, which includes people who follow you, people who favorite your tweets, people who retweet what you say, or what others have said about you. So that makes it a little bit simpler if you're looking just for a mention. So Aware Senior Care gets tagged here, and you know, that's basically how a mention works. It's whenever you are mentioned, it lets you know, it notifies you. If it's set up through your phone, it will send you a little alert. I don't know if you heard it, but there you go. I need to cover unfavored. Okay, I'm going to show you how a retweet works. Again, we're going to go to Aware Senior Care. Let's say we really like their Monday motivation post. This is a post that I make every Monday morning just to give people a good start to the week. And I like to include nice little pictures. So let's say Michael Tessman really likes it and he wants his followers to see it. So you would retweet it, you click there. And you can simply choose to retweet it and it goes to your followers. Or you can actually add hashtag Monday motivation to it, and your post will also appear under Monday motivation if anybody looks for it. And now I'm going to get into hashtags.